Everybody's got Scott Travels, 518, Sunday. Just out and about today. Interesting news today. Regal 7 Seas, a luxury cruise brand, also part of the Norwegian brand, is undergoing a fleet reassignment. Some of the ships will be sold off, some of the ships will be refurbished, and 2 new ships will be coming. Wow, dedication to not having a lot of people on the ship is something. Currently, some of their ships are 690 guests to 750. Wow. One of them is being sold off to a resident cruise where they rearranged it into apartment living. Wow. And 2 new ships are only going to have 850 people. Wow. You say you want smaller ships? Regal 7 Seas. Unfortunately, I got some prices here. $4,000 for Alaska when it's usually about $1,000. A Mediterranean cruise for 10 nights, $6,000. I mean, wow, this is not for everybody, but wow, their dedication of staying small is they're doing it. The Silver Ray sailed too close to the coast of Italy. A fine set to be paid, and if not paid, they will not be welcomed into a dock until they're paid. The cruise line said they have already paid it and apologized, and have reprimanded the captain or whoever was sailing the ship that day, because they don't want another Costa which came in too close and struck a unknown rock and slammed the wall and sunk halfway, and it was quite a mess. Here's an interesting one. An abandoned Wild West theme park in Japan has been left to rot. It closed in 2007. It was to compete with the Disneyland in Japan. And some of the pictures are really creepy. The water gun things for prizes. The Ferris wheel is just left there with the cars hanging and nobody ever took them down. I mean, wow, sometimes it's really creepy to see these. And, of course, like they said, there's no fence around there. Of course not at this point. The fence fell 20 years ago. Wow. It's haunting. I'd be scared to walk some of that. I figured people and squatters would be living out in there and, come after you. It's been happened before to these people who've done that. Seawalk Universal Studios Florida has a Super Mario store. Well, guess what? You don't have to visit the theme park to get your swag on. As it said, it was all kinds of Super Mario hats, mugs, glasses, t-shirts, ears, mugs, anything you virtually want. It's like, wow, like your cheap parents would say, we don't need to go to Universal, we have it at home. And it's always crappier and worse. You don't know to go to the theme park. See, we can just stop in here for the day at the shopping plaza and you can get your shirt there. Unfortunately, really, people do that.